Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. My name is Hannah. Today's video we're just going to talk about the topic that everyone's talking about right now. Everyone's saying that YouTube is on easy mode for 2025, and everyone or most of the people on YouTube that make videos surrounding YouTube are encouraging everyone that you should just start your channel, get on YouTube, because basically the fact that they're on easy mode, they're giving away free money. The whole news around it is that you can get monetized in 30 days. So if you post content continuously for 30 days, basically within that 30 days you can get monetized. And there's been a lot of other channels that show proof of being monetized within 7 days, within 12 days, within 30 days. It's something that my YouTube recommended feed is talking about right now, and I thought it would be good if I also go ahead and join this experiment, as well as share it with those who are watching for the first time. So welcome, and let's talk about YouTube on easy mode. But before we do anything, I want to address something. This spot on my shirt, it's not a stain. It's just some perfume that I used the first time using it, and I like the smell of it so far, but I dabbed a little bit too much, so now there's a little mark on my shirt. So just in case you're wondering. So YouTube's on easy mode for 2025. What does that mean exactly? I'm trying to figure it out too. So from what I've gathered, basically it's like a 75 hard version challenge, but for YouTube. I'm guessing YouTube is trying to bring back the attention to their platform, so they're doing this as a way to let small content creators that are new to the platform, as well as people who may have been on it for a while who struggle to be monetized, get their opportunity to be monetized by posting content continuously for 30 days, and within that time your content supposedly supposed to blow up and you're supposed to get enough subscribers to be monetized within 30 days. And everybody's saying just start now, while you have the time, while this whole easy mode is happening, just start now. My advice is, start now. If you feel motivated, if you feel led that YouTube is something you always wanted to do, is something you wanted to partake in, then go ahead, start now, But don't just start because everyone's like, just start. And then you put up your camera and you're like, let's talk about something, For some people that works, you just turn your camera on, turn on the video and just talk and see what happens. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because you could turn on your camera and just start talking and talk about a million different things that when you're ready to edit, you don't even want to edit it, because you know that there's nothing in it that is worth editing. You just start, but also do your research before you start, because one of the things that no one told me before I started YouTube was the journey is not easy, right? People look at YouTube as well, not everyone, but some people look at YouTube as a opportunity to make some extra money, because you just put out content, people watch it, you get subscribers, then you start getting paid. And it's like, okay, that seems pretty easy, but the truth is it's not as easy as you think, because there's a lot of information out there about finding your niche, setting up your channel the right way, putting in the right hashtags and quotes and everything in order to push your video, in order for the algorithm to push your video, so that way you actually get subscribers, you actually get views. And that's always the tricky part. But another tricky part is coming up with content, honestly, because based on what niche you fall into, it can be easy and it can be not so easy. And actually, when you think about it, I don't think it matters what niche you go into. And it's not that YouTube is full, because from what I'm hearing, there's still a lot of space for people to join on YouTube, And everyone has their own individual perspective. Everyone has something to say. So go ahead, share what you have to say on YouTube. But you have to know the reason why you're joining it in your heart. You have to be motivated enough because there's gonna be days when your videos are skyrocketing and you're getting all the views, and there's gonna be days where you post a video and 3 days later you still have no views. And that can be discouraging sometimes. That can really pull you down, sometimes. But you have to be consistent. So if you feel motivated to do the whole just start thing, fine, start. But have a plan, have a structure, have a system in place that will help you to start and keep going, right? Because it's easy to start something. Well, no, it's not easy to start something. Once you feel motivated and you do start, it feels easier, and it is easier once you do start. But then there comes a consistency. And it's not just if you're gonna join on YouTube, it's everything in life. You could be someone who that you want to work out and you feel motivated to join the gym, and you say, okay, I'm gonna get a gym membership. And you get a gym membership and you go there the first day and you work out and you're like, yes, I did it. I did my first day. And then there comes day 2 and day 3 and day 4, 5, 6, and it continues. And that is where consistency and vision come in play. If you don't have a set vision as to why you're doing this, it is so easy to start and then stop. It is that easy. I started YouTube, and if you are a current subscriber or you've been with me from 6 years ago and I just started, then you can tell that the journey for me on YouTube has been a battle with my consistency. So as much as just start is important right now, and I would say just start too if you feel motivated. Just start, but create a plan, create a system, figure out what your niche is gonna be. And I don't like saying niche, because it's like when you join YouTube, when you have a motivation for something, yes, it's around a certain topic, right? But you shouldn't feel caged in to only talk about that specific topic. So, yes, it's a niche, as what they call it, but you can explore different categories, especially when you've just started on YouTube, or at least I think so, right? Because if you just started and you're making content and you're not exactly sure what your niche is, but you're playing around with a few content, I mean, people say don't do that, it'll mess with the algorithm and all that, and I mean, maybe, yes, kind of, but still you're trying to figure out what your content is about. So why not play around with a few different topics? Don't go crazy and every other day it's a new video about a totally different topic. Don't go crazy like that. Make sure your video, or at least your video description, has the same target audience underneath. Take for example my channel, right? I wouldn't say I've made different videos, but all my videos are around one topic, and that's Christianity. All my videos are Christian based, whether it's motivation, whether it's creating a vision board. And years back, I think I made a video about how to make a pencil holder. But all my videos try to incorporate my love for the Lord, my spiritual journey, and that is what I would say is my niche. Christianity is my niche. I'll make videos that are about different things, maybe a vlog sometimes, maybe a get ready with me, maybe just talking about my Christian journey, but it'll always, during the video or the end of the video, it will always, I mention a scripture verse, or I talk about my love for the Lord during the video, or at the end of the video, I say what I always say: I'm not too small to make a difference, and I can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth me. So I always try to make sure my videos, and all of them, have the same idea and they wrap up around the same topic. So yes, figure out what your niche is. What is it that you want to talk about on YouTube? What's going to make your content different from others? And go ahead, start. Now that you've figured that out, you've decided that, you know what, I really feel motivated and I want to share something on YouTube. I want to share a positive topic or just an interest that I have, or a story of my life and my journey. I want to share that. You have to create the mindset. Going into YouTube is not, you should not think of it as a means for extra money. And I'm saying this because if you go into it with the mindset that I'm just doing this so I can make extra money, yes, you might get there and start making extra money, but the minute you do, it'll be so easy for you to fall back into not caring enough to actually put out proper content, and then before you know it, it's not benefiting you the way that you wanted to. So don't go into it as this is my stream to make money. Go into it as this is something that I'm doing because this is my end goal. Either your end goal is to motivate people, or it's to share your journey, or it's to document your life. Whatever your motivation is as to why you're going to continue with YouTube, that's what you should think of when you start YouTube, right? So you figured out your niche, you figured out your overall topic basically of what your videos are going to be about, and you've decided what your vision is and that you're going into this for this specific reason. Okay, now consistency. It's not impossible to overcome. So consistency, let's talk about consistency. You decide that you're gonna start YouTube, you made your first video, you uploaded it, you have a 9-to-5 job, you probably have kids, or you have a busy life that just keeps you on the go all the time. You can't spend time making videos every single day, but you want to be consistent. You want to keep posting. That's where you have to have a schedule, a system that allows you to make content, edit content, and upload it without feeling overwhelmed. Now, for some people, they could do content batching. Like they make 3 videos on the same day, they edit it the same day, and then they schedule it to be uploaded on different days, which is really good if you're someone who doesn't have the extra time like that. But for others who you're still new, so filming a video is great, but then the editing is hard because you want it to look so nice and put together, you know. My advice from what I have experimented with different methods to be consistent on YouTube, the one that seems to work the best for me is if I film and then I edit immediately after, right? And then if I say, okay, I want to film 3 videos today, then I film, I edit, I film, I edit, and I film and I edit, and I schedule them to be uploaded. Because I've tried the whole filming 3 videos back to back. I would do that. I would film 3 different videos right after the other, perfect, amazing, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna start editing the first one. But then either I get distracted, I get busy, or I start doubting what I made, and I'm like, I don't think this is good enough, or you know, I don't have the time to edit it, or I know I need to post it, but I don't feel like I want to post it anymore. Or you made it with the idea that, you know, it was around this specific season, and then you waited too long, the season's almost done, so you're like, if I post this now, it's irrelevant, so let's just throw it away, you know. So I wonder how many times I've said you know. Anyways, so what I've figured out that works is if I film and I edit, and I film and I edit, right? So everybody's different. Figure out what works for you. If you think that filming then editing right after works, then do that. If you want to experiment and see if you can film 3 videos and then edit all 3, go ahead and do that. But that's just my advice, to figure out what strategy works for you in order to be consistent. Because when you're busy, right, it's not easy to be consistent on YouTube, and the only way the algorithm can actually push your content is if you're being consistent. You might have a great idea and a great video, and you put it out on YouTube, and it takes so long before it actually gets the amount of views it's supposed to. Why? Because the algorithm doesn't see you as someone that is constantly posting videos. But everyone has their ups and downs for YouTube, and despite it being on easy mode right now, it still needs you to do the actual research of setting up your channel the right way, making the content, being consistent, you know, uploading, interacting with your comment sections. All those things are still necessary in order for you to see that end goal of being monetized, right? So basically, yes, YouTube's on easy mode. Yes, if you feel passionate and you want to go ahead and join, go ahead, start. But please make a system, make a structure, and start. And also, don't spend the next 3 days trying to figure out what your niche is and how you're gonna make a system and a structure. If you feel motivated right now, pause the video, write down your idea of what video you're gonna make, what's your script, how you're gonna do it, finish the video, and then you can go film. Okay, I'm joking. If you feel motivated right now, pause the video, write down whatever you need to write down, get your setup together, film your video, edit your video. And then after that, think of something else. Get another idea, do the same thing. That way you can be one step ahead, right? You can be one step ahead of your content. You can already have a week's worth of content scheduled to upload, rather than you post it today and then it's gonna be a month before you post again just because you didn't get the time to. I know that was a lot of information, and I hope everyone feels motivated in some way. And even if YouTube isn't really what you were looking to, start, and there's something else, some other project or task that you want to start, then take this as advice to start. Make a plan and start. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Remember that you're not too small to make a difference, and you can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth you. Bye.